Good morning, everyone. Thought I'd do a video to show how I turned this Beachhead figure into an IRA Provo. Got a lot of interest in this online, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of questions. So gonna do a breakdown of the figure after he does his little 360 here. Kind of had the idea just staring at the card back package of Beachhead, the old Roscon $8.99 special. I think they've gone up to $9.99 now. I thought, what can I make with Beachhead? He's one of my favorite characters. Obviously, I have a tattoo of him on my arm and identify with him since my former profession was Ranger. So he's coming back around, and we're gonna go ahead and turn off the turntable, and we're gonna work our way down from head to toe with old Beachhead. So this is basically almost all Beachhead's natural parts out of the package with some adjustments. Starting with the hood, went ahead and did black, closed the ski mask so it's got two eye holes instead of a slit for the upper face. And colors used, first one was going to be Pro Acryl Coal Black, used on the mask, some touch up on the vest, and of course on his belt. Give it a little contrast. His shirt, I wanted it to look somewhat tactical but not military, so I went with a color from Citadel. We have here Mechanicus, never know if I'm saying that right, standard gray spray paint. So after the boil and pop and some putty went on the areas that I did not want to have color bleed into, specifically joints. Went ahead and sprayed those down, did a couple of coats, let it dry, put a clear mat on it. I like to use Mr. Super Clear, a bunch of Asian writing on there. They could be cursing us out, I have no idea. And then for the pants, what I did was basically used acetone to remove all of the green stripes off of his original pants, going for kind of a Carhartt workman's pant look, and then did a brown wash to give that some personality. And we have here Pro Acryl brown wash, very simple. About the only colors I used on him. The only thing I really changed out was the hands. I took away the gloves, thought those were too commando-esque, and went with a set of peg matching flesh toned hands. His vest I've modified a little bit. As you can see, there's no beret up top, shaved that off, blackened it. The bottom of his magazines are covered in black. I don't like how they jetted out there, and almost would have preferred to slice that part of the magazine off or Dremel it down for a more realistic looking vest. And then the two little admin pouches that were underneath his magazines, those were sliced off and replaced with two pineapple fragmentation grenades. So the rest of his gear got ditched. No boot knife, no drop leg holster, no rappelling harness that he seems to wear, and instead gave him some weapons that came up in my research. We've got an M16A1 rifle. We've got an RPG-7 rocket-propelled grenade launcher. And for the weapons, the M16A1 and the grenades came from Top Fun Retro Toys 3D. Some good stuff over there. Go see my man John. Tell him that Uncle Clutch sent you. And the RPG, most of you will probably recognize, came from the SF Legacy figure, which I am a fan of because it's a builder figure. Not really an army builder, but more of a parts kit for me. And I've used the RPG in a couple different scenarios now and threw him into some photographs. So let's take another look before we include the video. Got some really good, clean lines on him. And I thank you all for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends.